Hey everyone, this is Pick for Life. In today's Transformers review, we'll be taking a look at Hasbro's Transformers Generations Legends Class Huffer. So let's go ahead and get started with packaging review. So same thing that we've been seeing with the rest of the Legends Class figures from the Combiner Wars line. So this is actually from Wave 2 of the Combiner Wars, even though this mold is actually a remold of the Optimus Legends Class from the previous line. So it says Combiner Wars, but really it's just a remold, and he doesn't do much in the sense of combining. Some people have been using him to make up a chest piece or other pieces for the combined mode of Ultra Prime, but we'll get to that later when we do combined Ultra Prime. But on the back you do get to see here his robot mode, his alt mode, that he transforms in 7 steps, and you get a small bio at the top here. So nothing too crazy going on. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him open and go on with the robot mode review. So here we have Huffer out of packaging, and you can see he comes with another character card. I don't know why, every time I look at this, he reminds me more of Brawn. Just, I don't know why, just his head sculpt looks maybe more like Brawn to me. He looks way more angry than I remember Huffer being kind of like a nice guy. But anyway, we'll get rid of this character card. He also comes with a set of instructions, which are just folded up a billion times. They show his Alta robot, and on the other side they show the opposite, but we're going to go through that today anyway, so let's get that out of the way. He does come with the same rifle that came with Legends Class Optimus. Pretty generic. I mean, I thought they could have done better with this gun when it was Optimus, but so no roller, which is what Optimus came with when he was first released, but the character itself is essentially the exact same, the only difference being the head sculpt and the paint or plastic color. So one thing I did want to say, out of packaging he does come mistransformed. If you come around back, this front of the cab is actually supposed to be raised up, and so it's on this double hinge kind of thing here, so you raise that up and it comes up and gives him more of a back, which it looks kind of weird, but I think it looks better than having it low like this. Like this doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose. It just makes him look like he has a weird high butt or fat on his lower back. So you can raise that up and get a bit of a better silhouette. As far as head sculpts, this head sculpt does not remind me of Brawn, even though the character card did. He does look very Hufferish here. Very good job with the head sculpt. His head does rotate. It's not on a ball joint, and the back of the head has a hole, which we'll use for the gun in alt mode, which we'll show off a little bit later. Alright. Zoom back out a bit. Alright. So as far as robot mode goes, let's go ahead and give him a quick 360. From the front you can see that he is pretty buff looking. I mean, he has more Optimus proportions than Huffer, I would say. Around the side. Again, this thing reminds me so much of G1 Optimus. It does have kind of that high backpack here. Pretty hollow legs. Considering, I wish they weren't hollow, because in the forums too, they're pretty hollow and they serve no purpose in being hollow. So, alright. A little bit of Autobot symbol here, and he does have an Autobot symbol in the chest area as well. You can optionally close that up if you want, and then you can have kind of a different, more flat front look. It doesn't close all the way because of where the head platform is, but you can always do that as well. But yeah, he's a decent looking Huffer. I would say that this mold kind of looks kind of better as Huffer and Huffer colors, but overall I don't think it's really a great mold. He also has these weird shoulder pieces that can go up. On the back of the packaging, if you noticed earlier, they had one up and one down. I don't really know why. This kind of makes me think he has kind of an evil look, so I leave them down. But yeah, So let's go ahead and transform him. So to get Huffer from robot to alt, pretty simple. First thing we're going to do is push his head down, like so. Then we're going to close up his chest. Just lift up his arms to get him out of the way, because what you're going to need to do is rotate at the waist. Bring this piece down that we had before. Rotate 180 to bring that to the front. Then you're going to do a very G1 Optimus, rotating his shoulders back and pulling his forearms in. His fists that are open like that, they kind of go into grab this blue section here. Alright. You're going to take this part here, which is his waist section. It actually bends at the middle here. You want to rotate that whole section up 90 degrees. Peg the legs together. And then you can peg in, you can fold up the front of the cab and peg that in. There we have Huffer in alt mode. And he's what you would expect since this is a remold. I like how they have like kind of the nice wiper detail there. It's small, but it's kind of cool they did that. The paint applications are pretty good as well. So quick 360. I never understood this. Like half of it's purple and half of it's orange. I don't understand why they did that. Same thing on the other side here. I mean, you very much have legs as the back of the cab, for sure, especially from the top view. Bottom view is just, again, a whole bunch of hollowness. The wheels do spin, rolls pretty well, and as I said before, you have the hole in the back of the head, which you can use to mount the blaster if you so desire. If you need to have your alt mode have gun storage. Alright, so cool little cab. So let's go ahead and transform him back for you guys, just in case it was too difficult. Showing you both ways. So first thing I do is untab the front, bring out the arms from the side. Come on. Rotate them forward. Next thing we're going to do is rotate the waist down. Again, it's not just the legs, not like this. You have to rotate this whole waist section here. Sorry, I should zoom down a little bit. Raise it up. So from here, you're going to want to rotate 180 at the waist. Go ahead and bring this cab up again as we did at the very beginning of the video. Open up his chest slightly, and then if you can reach in here, pull up his head. And there we go. We have Huffer back in robot mode with his blaster. Some people have been using him as a chest piece and doing some kind of cool transformations for Ultra Prime to fill in that big chest gap for Ultra Prime. I'll show some options off when I do that review, once we have all of the Autobots from Wave 1 and 2 to make Ultra Prime. But overall, he's an okay Legends Class figure. He's kind of fun. I don't know that I really recommend getting him, just because I'm not a huge Huffer fan. If you are, definitely get him. I'm just a little disappointed that it's such a heavy remold, just the head being the only thing that is different. And then also the fact that you're getting the same figure as a remold and you're getting less. You don't get the roller or anything like that, so you're getting less for your money. Alright? I think that's all for today, everyone. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, I don't know why you would for a figure this simple, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and click subscribe. And with that, we're done for today, and I'll continue on with the Combined War series for the rest of this week, and as they come in next week. And I think that should be it. Alright? Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good one.